Hey kids, and welcome to our podcast.
Where it's just two girls just talking about being bros.
Honestly, welcome back. New week, new us. Literally. New month.
Yeah, August already. Kind of crazy, kind of scared how fast. Like, the beginning of this year went by really slow.
Yeah.
Like, the first month of, like, quarantine was, like, 75 years. But
yeah.
From May to July, 2 minutes.
July didn't exist.
No.
My birthday.
Yo, I just...
Almost a month ago.
I just took in that July's over. Like, it just hit me.
Like...
That's crazy. It's kind of scary.
I mean, honestly... But, do you know what that means? Time's running out for us to hit 100 subscribers. So you guys need to hurry up. Time's running out.
Please
it's August.
Sorry, 2GirlsBeingBros. No spaces when you type it in.
And YouTube.
And then,
but then follow us on Twitter at 2GirlsBeingBros. The 2's a number.
And
Instagram 2GirlsBeingBros _. But
please subscribe.
Please, come on. We
made
made it
progress.
to 27.
Yeah.
We made it to 27 subscribers. All we need. How many more?
Okay, give me some time.
Okay.
So 70.
73.
Oh.
That's okay. It's close.
Close,
She was
close.
close. She got the 7 right.
Yeah, I want us to surpass 100.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So please tell your friends, tell your family, make extra accounts, get us to 100 subscribers, and we will release exclusive content
by the end of August. So get going. But
yeah.
please.
But seriously, please check us out. Check us out. Check out our YouTube channel if you're listening to this.
Yes. If
please,
you're watching,
we got
listen.
No, if you're listening, watch us.
Oh, if you're listening, watch us. If you're watching, you can listen to it also.
If you're listening to this and you're wondering, I wonder what these girls look like whilst talking to me, we got you covered. We post these on YouTube now.
Yeah.
And also we put amazing videos of us dancing, of us giving haircuts, of us learning side aerials.
Yeah.
What else have we released?
Those are the recent ones. We did a parody of TED Talk.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite videos we did, and it's like one of the lowest, but that's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine. We get
cooking
it.
competitions, the whole 9 yards. Let us know if you have any ideas of what you want us to do. We'll do it.
Yeah, exactly. We'll test it out. But yeah, seriously, come on, guys.
Oh,
but we're growing.
Yeah, guys, we've made some growth. It may not look like a lot, but we almost hit 1,000 views on our haircut video, which is insane for us.
Yeah, honestly, like considering. Just like that we literally started this for fun.
Yeah.
We're still having fun, obviously.
Yeah.
Otherwise we wouldn't be here.
Oh yeah.
But just to consider, like, we did this like for ourselves and people get to enjoy with us. I think that's pretty cool. 100 subscribers and we'll release merch. I'll hand sew each piece.
Okay.
So 2 pieces.
Got it on camera. Yeah.
You got it.
So there'll be 2 exclusive t-shirts. Whoever gets it.
Once in a lifetime, they won't even be the same.
Yeah.
They might be hoodies
that's
because t-shirts seem a little. Those need to be perfect, but hoodies you can do whatever, and they look cool.
There's like those. It's like on trend now where it's like half long, half short kind of thing, where it's like 2 different.
I would absolutely never do that. I would absolutely refuse. I would refuse to no. Even if we became billionaires and someone's like, please release merch with half long, half short, I'd say no.
That's fair.
I'd quit.
Fair.
I'm kidding.
But
unless you want it, then I'll hand sew it for you. That'll be a fun YouTube video. Hand making merch.
We should do that in the future, like trying to make our own clothes.
Outfits. Oh yeah, for sure.
Stay tuned.
But yeah.
Well, before we get into what the podcast is about, we have our restaurant Shoutout of the week.
Oh yeah.
I think it Carib 21.
Yes. Yeah. Carib 21. It's in Toronto.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look up the address this time.
It's like Eglinton West. I don't know. But the thing is, it's like if you
all
can
the information
down below,
So.
And also, if you have Skip Dishes or Uber Eats or DoorDash, whatever, it all depends also on where you're located. So no matter where this place, it mostly depends where you are.
Yeah.
But if you want to drive to pick it up, well,
it's worth
the
it.
GTA.
I would say.
Yeah, it was really good.
Another Black-owned restaurant in the GTA. I think in Etobicoke. It was delish.
She got jerk chicken.
Amazing.
I got a roti, a classic roti. It was delicious. You literally cannot go wrong with a roti. But then we got this thing. It's called Festival.
Festival, yeah, because we saw this, like, there was no pictures on, like, the Uber Eats menu, and it was called Festival. And it was like, never heard of that.
And there's no description, so we were, like, really intrigued. We were like, why not?
Yeah.
You know, we're just supporting this business, And worst case scenario, it doesn't taste like it. That's okay. We gave it a shot.
Yeah.
So we tried it. It was like deep. I think I read somewhere that it's like, deep fried like sweetbread type thing.
Mm-hmm, I think so. Yeah.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
It was like it was plain, but it was still like
it was
was crispy
sweet,
on the
so
outside.
like,
Yeah, it was dense, but like in a cornbread type. It's hard to explain. It's like a dough.
It's like
just get
dough.
it. You know, might as well
really
try it. You know, you can't go wrong with it. So
yeah, and you guys got beef patties because we also had it.
Oh yeah, the beef patties was great. The what's it called? I only know the Ukrainian word.
Oh, the meat, the ground beef.
No, the tisto. The
dough.
Yeah, I guess the dough. Yeah, the dough part. That was really good. The pastry. That's the word.
Yeah.
The pastry was really good, and like sometimes like I'll bite into a beef patty and like the pastry will be like stale or just under seasoned. It was really good. So
I think I read that they make everything fresh.
That makes it tasted fresh.
So.
And it was good enough that because I couldn't finish it fully because also they also came with a side of coleslaw, and then we were also eating junk food before.
Yeah.
So like I actually went home and I reheated it to eat it. So I could have just easily thrown it out and not desired it, but I desired it. So.
And they also have amazing customer service.
Oh yeah. Because for some reason because me and Nadia just aren't onion people. And we weren't sure if they were, like, if we had the option to not have onions, we will take it. So we just wrote
like
no onions. Yeah, because we didn't know. We were just, like, not down for some raw onions. And then, like, they literally called, and they were like, oh, like, we saw that you put no onions, but, like, it's cooked in, the curry's cooked with onions in it. And we were like, oh, okay, that's fine. Like, that's cool, like, as long as they're cooked. Mm-hmm. But it was just so cute. They took the time out of their life to call us. They easily could have been like, oh, these people are stupid. Like, who cares about them? But no, they literally reached out. So definitely really kind. And same with like the delivery person for Uber Eats. He came all the way back even though we said leave it on. Can I just say something? I've ordered a couple times, and they never understand. Leave it on the bench.
Yeah.
They always like they'll stand there and like they don't know if they should ring the doorbell or knock on the door because like my room is right next to it. And, like I just kind of don't want to come in contact with them.
Yeah, fair.
Just because they don't need, and also it's easier. You just go, you leave it. You don't need to wait because I've already paid for everything. It's like mind you, I'm not like trying to dodge the payment.
Yeah.
I got it paid. They just leave it. They go back, and they go faster. It's faster for them, long term. But they'll always like wait there, and I literally type in like just leave it because I have a bench, like so they don't even have to go all the way up the stairs. Like I'm like just leave it on the bench and I'll come pick I'll get it. But like they always linger, and I'm like. I don't know. I feel bad. Like, do they not see the
instructions? Because they want to make sure you get your food.
I guess
it's like, oh, some like animal can come or some person can come.
Yeah, so they don't get in trouble. But like, I'll be like, please leave it on the bench. If someone takes it, I don't care. So be it. I don't mind. I will not give you a lower rating. I will not complain. So, but yeah.
But yeah, that recommend if you're in the GTA, probably Etobicoke, maybe North York. I'm not sure where it was. It'll be on screen. Don't worry.
Yeah. And if not, check out your local restaurants. I'm sure there's a lot of places that, or not a lot of places. Sorry, a lot of resources that you can find, Black-owned restaurants or even just local
Uber
restaurants.
Literally has. You can go check it in your area.
Yeah.
Like the whole section.
Yeah, and same with Skip the Dishes. They had that too. So yeah, definitely really good. But also speaking of August, so it's a new day. We're filming this on the 1st of August.
Oh, yes. And
what we have been up to, finishing up July, was listening to some new music.
Yes, guys. This previous.
We're just gonna cut a whole minute of the podcast out after that.
This week prior to this Saturday. Cut. Okay.
The week leading up to today's podcast,
we have been doing another playlist challenge. So we did one of these back in February, right?
Right? No, it was March. Oh, Read Me, yeah.
Back in
February. We released it.
Oh, yeah, released it in March.
It was like quarantine.
I think it's season 1, episode 3, I believe, if you want to go check that out, where we switched playlists for a week. It was 20 songs. You could only listen to those 20 songs for 5 days.
5 days, yeah.
And so Roxanne gave me her music, I gave her mine, and it was a fun little experiment, thing. So then we thought, how can we do this again?
How do we change it up?
With a twist.
Yeah.
So we decided to ask 20 of our friends and family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we reached out to 20 of our friends, and we got them all to send us one song that they like.
Yeah.
I think most of them are like one, not to mess with us. I think most of them were them sending in a genuine song that they like. So again, shout out to everyone.
Thank you
Thank you
for helping us do this, because we literally couldn't have done it without you guys.
Yeah, honestly.
So we got 20 people to send it in.
I'll put the link in the description if you want to check out the 20 songs. Should we like read them out quickly or
no?
Yeah, so check them out. We'll just
20 songs is too many.
Too many, yeah.
But yeah, so that's what we've been doing.
So yeah, so this podcast is to sum it up.
To give
our thoughts, our favorites, our experience, how compared to last time.
Exactly. Yeah.
The whole shebang.
So how do we start this? Can we just start first selecting the selections of songs? So when we first decided to do this, we were like thinking of 20 people, and then we were kind of guessing what people like would probably send in, and it's just so funny how wrong we were.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start for number one. Andri, my brother, my younger brother, he doesn't listen to music. The only reason he has music on his phone is because it was my older brother's phone first, and those songs cannot be deleted. And also it's Taylor Swift, like 3 country songs, and then I think there's a couple Ukrainian songs on there. But he just doesn't listen. He doesn't even own headphones. The only reason he has headphones, they were mine, and he needed them for online schooling when Corona hit, you know? So we were like, okay, guaranteed he's giving us a Ukrainian song.
I was like, for sure,
or nothing.
100%. Or
nothing. Or he's not responding.
Yeah.
He ducks us for the entire week that we asked these people to do this, right? So 50-50. And then, who else? Oh, I thought Lida was gonna be my sister. I asked my sister, send song. I was like, oh, she's definitely gonna pick like on Spotify, like top 100, something like that, because she's been listening to. She got Spotify recently, so she's like, oh, I want to broaden my horizons. So she I was like, okay, she might just give us like kind of whatever would pop up on Spotify's most recommended, something a little like basic, like not in a bad way, just that. What else do we think? What else do we assume?
I don't know. For me, like, just as a whole, I was like, because I know that, like, everyone in our friend group, we all kind of have very different music tastes, like, as a whole, like, everyone's kind of different, which honestly made it kind of blow me up, but we'll get my thoughts later.
Yeah.
So I was just expecting it to be, like, so different from, like, what I listened to, which it was, but, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I was expecting it to be, like, I was expecting it, honestly, to have, like, maybe 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah.
That I would, like...
Oh, really?
I don't know, I was just expecting... I think I was expecting more, like... I don't know.
No, because I thought Melanie was definitely going to pick an ABBA song.
Yeah, she threw us.
So there's that. So there's 3 people already. And then I asked Elise for a song, and she chose a song that she likes. I just thought she was going to pick an Ariana Grande song. So Elise, I know you're not listening to this, but if you are, what gives? But no, so like that's what I was doing. So already I was kind of like, oh, and then Nadia, I was like, she's giving us a One Direction song.
Or Harry Styles.
Oh yeah, something like that. Like, like I was like, she knows what's up.
Yeah.
So surprise. The second people start sending in the songs, we realize it's not going down the way we thought it was going down.
When I was like, when Andri put an English song, I was like, whoa, this is gonna be a wild week.
I couldn't. I saw it and I was like, I don't even, and it's not even like, so I thought he just like went on Spotify and just picked the first song he saw, but it's not.
He actually went.
Yeah, he went out to find one. That was
shout out to Andri.
Shout out to Andri.
We appreciate you here.
On this channel, we're secretly just a fan club, an Andri stan group.
Yeah,
that's all.
This podcast just to bring awareness.
Yeah, there's something else. Because also what we did when we got the songs, like when we first compiled them, we didn't listen to them as they came in. So like, I've never heard any of these songs before. Technically, like seeing the name, I wouldn't be able to sing the song in my head.
Yeah.
You knew the Big Time Rush song, right?
No, I didn't. I just knew Big Time Rush. The only ones I knew, like after we got them all in, we didn't look at them, we didn't play them because we like wanted to be like surprised and wanted to get like our initial reactions in the week. But Sunday night when I was preparing the playlist, like I made it, I only knew 2 songs.
Which ones?
I knew Juice, Lizzo.
Oh.
And then I knew Ivy, Frank Ocean.
Oh.
Those are the only two I knew. I recognized some artists. Like, I recognized Big Time Rush, Pop Smoke, I recognized some. Barely any still, Imagine Dragons. Like, but, like, the thing is, like, when I made that playlist, I was like, I don't know any of these songs. Like, it was crazy. Like, I think that was the biggest difference from when we switched to this, because when you gave me yours, I pretty much, well, not for you. For me, I'm talking for me. When you gave me yours, I knew pretty much every song on your list.
Yeah.
Right? And then this one, I was like, I don't know anything, so I had no idea what to expect. Like, absolutely no idea. That was, like, me, Sunny Meadows. Like, I don't know any of these.
And also me, okay, here's the thing. It's known that I have terrible taste in music. We've said it before, we'll say it again.
It's not even terrible. It's just, like,
but I mean,
standard, like, basic pop songs.
But that is, like, not terrible taste, as in, like, it's just very, it's all pop, so it's, like, it's not technically, like, I don't listen to it for the lyrics, anything like that. Like, I just, like, but okay, if you put 10 people in a room, 9 of those people will not like a single song that I like, right? So that's what I consider terrible. Like, people, I accept it. People don't like my music. I don't care though. You know, like, most people don't like it, and you know what? I'm fine with that. But here's the thing. Victory's playlist, I knew what I was expecting. Like, I was like, okay, slow songs and then K-pop. I was like, can't be that bad. Emotionally, I was doing terrible because if you don't know what happened that week, go listen to that podcast. You don't want to miss out what happened to me that week.
I think that definitely affected both of these times too.
Big time.
Because we were in school then, like, the stresses and everything that.
And especially just like, I was already stressed enough, and then there's a quick wrench in my plans as I wake up Monday morning after reading week. But that, at least, like, I had one, like, I was, like, listening to it, and I was like, I might just listen to songs because, like, I was just so down in the dumps, and then, like, I heard Kiss and Make Up, and I was like, repeat Kiss and Make Up for an entire day. Like, that's all I did. And then but for these, I was like, I worry that I will not have
like
a one song
grace, because you pretty much survived that whole week listening to just one song from my playlist, and now this time it was like, these are all songs we don't know, so it's kind of like, what's going on here?
Exactly.
Because, like, I knew going into this too, like, I know that our friend group, we all have, like, different music tastes, but I know that, like, no one pretty much has the taste that I have, so, like, I knew that I'm not getting anything that I'm gonna, like, no one's gonna send it a K-pop, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, K-pop, but, like, R&B.
R&B-ish, there was, like, some, like, kind of pullover, but, like, so I was like, okay, I know I'm not gonna get that, so I'm like, I need to expect, I had no idea what to expect, because, again, like, I think I said it last time too, but, like, that's all I listen to. I listen to K-pop, R&B, some hip-hop, and pop. Like, I don't go past those 4 genres. I have my playlist. It's very hard for me to find new music. Which is why I actually love doing this. That's because, like, I don't go out of my way to find music. I just stick with what I know, kind of, and I stick within the artists I listen to. Like, that's the only way I discover music is kind of through the artists I listen to, right?
Oh, really?
So
for me, it's the reverse.
I
just go by song and then like, I don't really have a favorite artist, except for Justin Bieber, only because there's a lot of his songs that I happen to like. It's very rare that I have an artist, except Dua Lipa, surprise, surprise. I have a weird obsession with Dua Lipa now.
She's bops after bops.
But because she has bops after bop.
Yeah.
You know, Justin Bieber as a person, I don't really like him. I used to follow him on Instagram, kind of got bored, so I didn't follow him. You know, so it's like, I'm not, like, obsessed with the artist.
It's more,
It's literally just, like, he happens to have so many bangers that I like, so then I'm a fan of his, and same with Dua Lipa, but then, like, beyond that, well, Michael Bublé, obviously, but again, because he has so many good, you know what I'm saying, like, for me, it's very rare, like, I'll listen to one song, and then I'll look up the artist, and the rest of their songs are duds for me.
Yeah, you're more about, like,
if the song, like, strikes a chord, I think those songs literally make my blood rush through my veins.
Yeah, you need, like, the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, we'll give our first impressions of the playlist. So I think, like, Monday hit, I was, like, Sunday night, the last, like, 20 minutes I was listening to, like, just Gang Gang by Migos on repeat, and My Time by BTS, and what else was... And Love Names by BTS, literally those 3 I was just listening to, because I was like, how do you go a week without listening to Gang Gang? I don't know, I haven't done that yet, and Love Names by BTS, I'm like, how do I survive 1 week without those? So, like, I listened to those, and then I went to the playlist, and, like, I didn't, because it was already, like, whatever, it was 12 in the morning, I was tired, I've been watching Cruel Hours, so I had to clear season 1 this week. Did it, but so I was like, okay, I'll just briefly go through them all. So I didn't listen to them all like fully. I just briefly went through them all, and then right off the bat, okay, first of all, I was thoroughly impressed because I was like, I don't know, I just didn't know what to expect, but I was like, as a whole, not bad. I was like, right off the bat, I was, I know we have like opposite, but this is the thing, I'm saying to say this, because for me, I was like, oh, this isn't bad. I'm like, I'm going to be able to get through this week, no problem. Like, I really was really impressed with everyone's songs. Like, I was quite impressed. It was not what I was expecting. But as soon as I listened to it, I'm like, Roxanne's going to struggle, purely because majority of the songs on the playlist are more like, I'm going to say like slower, I guess, and not like heavy, is it like heavy bass? Kind of like beat.
First of all, what did you just heavy what?
Yo,
bass.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
bass. With a fish in the background flopping around.
I'm gonna get bullied so much for me trying to explain like these musical concepts, and I did take 2 music courses. That doesn't mean anything though. But like they're not like
no, it has to have a hook. Yeah, that like sends my blood rushing.
I know, like the type of music Roxanne needs. It's like high energy.
Yeah.
Extremely high energy. Like a bumping chorus.
It has to be it has to have a strong presence. You know, it's not just fast. Like there's fast songs on here, but that song, like I need power. Yeah. I need the songs to be like powerful and pumping through. Yeah. That's why right off the bat I was like, oh, you're gonna struggle, because I'm like, this is, I think it's as a whole more like closer to my style of music, like more like boring.
yeah. Okay. More like rhythm and like slower, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's how to describe it. It's more like, so I was like, oh, Roxanne's gonna have a hard week.
Yeah, the second night, so like, because I was working, I was scooping ice cream again on Sunday, and mind you, Saturday I didn't work the whole day because Sophia, like, I don't know, whatever, one of my friends, she came to visit me like at work, so I kind of went kayaking with her. But then Sunday was pretty busy, so I was like on my feet the entire day, and that was like the first time like my knees, because I've been scooping ice cream recently. I don't know if people can tell because I'm more here and not in a different city scooping ice cream. But so that was like the first time that I worked like one of those long shifts. Like I pretty much work all day. But I was standing on my knees, standing on my feet all day, so like my knees were really hurting, and like I have one knee problem. But so I go, and I was like, and I didn't have a time to like flush my system out with all the good music that I want to listen to beforehand. And then I checked the clock, and it's like 11:50, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I was like, I'll give them a chance. I'm not gonna bash people because like whatever, like this is what they like.
Yeah, it's different music taste. Everyone has different music taste.
Like I'm not judging them for liking it. It's just like, gosh, I have to go through this now, you know? So I go and I press the first song, and I couldn't do it. I was like 30 seconds in, and I was like, I cannot do this. So I stopped. And then like later, me and Andri were driving like to go to bed. So then Andri had my phone, because I was driving, so Andri had my phone, and he was playing the music, and then like he has no patience for music, that he doesn't even like any music really. So he was like flipping through them, and like none of them were catching my eye, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was like, okay, Big Time Rush. Victory said like, I'll probably like that song. I play it, it's slow, and I was like, my heart like sunk. Like I was like, but then he played his song, and it was actually pretty catchy, and I was like, oh, what song is this? He's like, oh, it's my song. And I was like, oh, like I was like, a side note, when I was adding this, I saw it's from 1983, and I was like, what's this man doing listening to songs from 19? But then I remember one of his friends' dad was like really into like older music, and he would play like
Boom,
Beach Boys. Is that what it is? Beach Boys? I don't know. He had he had a bunch of, he was like, he listened to like the
80s music.
Yeah. So I thought it was that, and then he's like, oh no, it was from like there was like some video on Instagram that he like saw like a cat animal, something like that, and like that was playing in the background. So he literally looked for the song because he kind of liked it, and that was actually so, like I was sitting there, I was like
went out of his way to get a song.
Yeah, and I was like, that's so cute.
Yeah, I heard of Andres before, because I think it was like played, like my dad played it or something. Oh. But side note. No, I don't want to continue that.
Oh yeah, so like I was like listening to it, and I was like, I feel terrible, but I was like, this is gonna be a rough week for me. And I was like, and I was already tired, so I didn't even feel, like, none of them rejuvenated me. Except kind of, like, Andres was, like, catchy, so I was like, okay, like, not bad. But then, like, there's a lot that, like, we were, like, kind of skipping through, and I was like, oh, boy. But like Andre was very impatient too, and he was holding it, so he would skip through. So maybe like it didn't really give me a chance to.
Like we didn't do the full rundown.
Yeah.
Before,
yeah. So that was my initial listen.
Another side note about Andre's song is that so my brother sent one too, and like if you go listen to his song is Dior by Pop Smoke, and if you listen to his like he loves like heavy like rap. Like, that's him. Mm-hmm. And then Andre's song came on, which is Break My Stride by Matthew Wilder.
Oh, yeah.
80s song. My brother knew, like, word for word. Like, it came on, and he was... Because my brother was going through it, and again, obviously he likes heavy rap, so there's pretty much just maybe 2 other ones. And so he kept skipping through the playlist until he could find something. And that one came on, and he just started singing it word for word, and I was like, how do you know this song?
Our brother, it's a brother thing.
And that's what I was like, yeah, it must be a brother thing.
Yeah.
But it was also so funny, he kept going, he went through the playlist, and like, cause I didn't like his song too much that he gave me, but of course we were in the car together, so he's going, and then he finds his, and he's like, and he like passes it, and I'm like, okay. Fine. But yeah, so yeah, that was our initial kind of things, and then I remember the next day, I was like, I'm listening to everyone once fully through at least.
Yeah, she makes me guilty, so I did that too.
Yeah, just to give everyone like a full chance, because sometimes it doesn't kick off.
It took 15 seconds for me to love Kiss and Make Up. 15 seconds. 1-5.
Oh yeah, so the next day we listened to them all fully. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give everyone like a full chance, like every song fully.
All it takes is 15 seconds.
Nah,
I will fight you on that for the rest of my life.
Yes, you can tell like some songs sing a banger, but then there's also those songs like there's 1 or 2 which I'll get into that like I didn't really like at the beginning of the week, but by the end I was kind of like, ooh, they're not like that bad.
Yeah, but they still stood out to you within the first 15 seconds.
That's true.
That happened to me. You could like skipping like when I first listened to them, I could already tell which ones I will like more and which ones I will not.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of my top.
But 5. Kiss and Make Up, that was a connection. Unmatched.
Oh, Dua Lipa's in it.
That was an unmatched. No, but I liked Dua Lipa after that.
Yeah. Okay.
But that was an unmatched connection. The pump that I felt, woo, made my day. It was delicious. That was a great song. I almost, because Lita, like I told Lita about that song, like Kiss and Make Up, and then she wanted to play it, so I had to like leave the room, and then she was like playing. I was like. Shut it off so I can come back and talk to you.
Oh my god, another thing. So after we're going to part 1 before we go to our top 5. So yeah, I listened to them fully, and I guess you're right, because at the beginning of the week, I could pretty much tell which were going to be my favorites, and from my top 5 now, they're all pretty much the same, but like the order switched as the week went on. So like at the beginning of the week, my top 5 were the same, but they were in a different order, but like at the end of the week, they're now in a different order, I think. And then there was 2 or 3 for me that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but like they were better than others. But by the end of the week, I was kind of like, ooh, Bob, kind of. But so on Tuesday we met up, and then we went to go get bubble tea with Nadia. Also, side note, I know Nadia's music tastes so well because there's 2 songs in here that when I listened to them, I was like, this is such a Nadia like song. She gave in Juice by Lizzo, but there was Beautiful Faces that our friend Elena gave in by Declan McKenna, and Dear Winter by AJR that Steffa gave in, and those 2 when I first listened to them, I was like, whoa, these are like, I was like, Nadia would like these.
Oh,
and then,
really? How do you
know that?
Know.
I don't know. I just had this feeling, and then I was like, Nadia would like this, and then we went for bubble tea, us 3, and then I was like, this Beautiful Face, I'm like, Nadia, I know you would like this, and she's like, yeah, I think I've heard it. She went home, and she already had it favorited, and I was like, I knew it, and then I was like, AJR, and she's like, oh, I love that band, and I was like,
weird. That's weird.
I am the music guru for Nadia and Oksana. That's it.
Also, when we went to bubble tea, we were standing in line, and then like, I guess I just kind of forgot that stores play music because I don't know. We haven't been in. It's quarantine, right?
Yeah.
So I try not like I make an effort to not go into stores and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like one time we didn't have any eggs, and instead of like going to buy eggs, I just waited until we ran out of more food so that I didn't have to like make multiples. I can make do. I was like, I have enough food at home. I don't need eggs right now.
Yeah.
Even though I was craving like crazy. But anyways, so we go, and then like, you know, I was feeling a little down in the dumps. You know, day 2 was hard because again, because Victor's like, oh, give him a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, none of them were as good as Kiss and Make Up. Sorry, what else? Freaking, and more songs that I discovered recently. So I was like, just down in the dumps, and then like, just like a little tingling, you know, and I was like, I was like, what is this sensation? I was like, oh, it's the life coming back into my body. And I was like, what? Why am I feeling like this? And then I heard the words, she says she low down. It's just,
the song,
Are you on a
Sexy.
podcast?
yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Sexy bleep.
was playing in the store, and then she just goes, covers her ears. She's like, wait, what is it?
I was like, I can hear sexy bleep. And I was like, the blood's rushing through my veins.
Are these for you?
Yeah, so then, because like they were playing whatever pop songs, especially two. They're all pop that Roxanne loved.
And Sexy Bleep is a
she
phenomenal
was
song.
standing, like plugging her ears.
Because I felt bad. I felt guilty because I felt guilty because I enjoyed it.
She was enjoying them so much. Like for me, I didn't really even realize until
Yeah.
I made a comment.
Yeah, that was like it. Like because I felt different. I didn't hear the music. I felt it.
Yeah.
So like that, and then like we were kind of like, hey, well, whatever. Like I'm not just gonna stand here with my hand covering my ears.
Yeah.
Because there's such a long lineup too. So we were there
for a while. Yeah. It's like the rules. If we can't control it, it's
Yeah.
fine. Just, the rule is you can't cheat.
Yeah, exactly.
This time I didn't cheat, but so last time there was a whole cheating scandal, which I did cheat.
Yeah.
How
Finally.
many times was questionable. But yeah, so I didn't cheat. I didn't go out of my way to search anything, but I had an accident.
Uh-huh.
Because so during this week I was editing for our YouTube video, Becoming Hip Hop Dancers. Go check that out. And the song we did too is Timber by Pitbull. In case I was trying to find a non-copyrighted version on YouTube. But then in my recommended popped up the World Cup song with Pitbull and J-Lo. And I just completely forgot that we were doing this challenge, and I clicked it, and I was like, I listened to it halfway. And then I was like, oh my god. Wait, we're doing this challenge. Like it didn't hit me at all. Like, cause maybe it was like a music video and it wasn't my Spotify.
Yeah.
That I was like, yeah, like old lady, halfway through I was like, oh no.
What about done? Well, that's fine. That's
but it was
not
an
a
accident.
cheat. Yeah.
I didn't mean it. I honestly didn't mean it.
Yeah.
I just saw the World Cup and I was like, I haven't listened to that in years.
Yeah, why not?
And Pitbull and J-Lo, like.
I do the same thing. I think someone released a new song and I almost swiped up and then I was like, wait, what a fool.
Yeah.
But
for no real cheating.
No real cheating. And obviously, like because we went to dance camp again, and like they played music. Obviously, like we're not gonna be like turn it up.
Yeah.
Use our playlist.
When it's out of your control, we can.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so
In
that was
control,
like
we can
rejuvenation
Yeah.
a little bit. It gave me hope. We were like.
We even talked about it on podcast. We'll give a whole review of that next podcast and go into depth. We joined our dancing group is doing like workout boot camps.
Yeah.
And we've done 2 of them, and they've been a time.
Yeah.
We'll just
it
preview for next week.
It definitely beats the time though when we were listening to each other's playlists.
Yeah.
And we just had to sit in silence in the car.
Yeah.
And actually talk to each other. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was pretty funny. And then like I think we drove Andri back home, and then Andri's like, why can't we listen to anything? And then we said, and he was like, so I'm not part of this. And we were like, you don't even listen to music.
Yeah.
But anyways, so like it was like whatever, just nothing really like got my blood flowing. But then I went over to Elise's Thursday and Friday. So naturally, I explained to her what happened, like the case. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be playing the music because this is all we can listen to." And my favorite part is like she was like, "Gosh, like," she was like complaining or something like, "Oh, I can't believe you're making me do this too," like blah blah. Blah. And I was like, "Well, you could have put Ariana Grande on the playlist because we asked her," and she was like, "Yeah, I guess." But we still did manage to groove out a little bit because like me and her, I don't know how, but almost every time we end up having a little dance party. Every time we see each other, I don't know why.
Some new music to a dance party.
Yeah, exactly. So there's that. She put Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. It was from the Witcher soundtrack. So
that made me want to go watch The Witcher. I didn't like. It was a little too slow for me.
Advertisement. It was a little boring, but then
I wanted to watch the show.
It's no Belle.
Yeah, that's the.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's like because it's a musical thing, so then you automatically want to compare it to Belle, and then it's slower, so it's kind of like if it was faster, I feel like that would have been like more like whatever, you know.
And I guess I guess technically I cheated because we watched The Sound of Music, but that was only because they I didn't suggest it. They were like, "Oh, we were planning on watching The Sound of Music," and I already made them listen to this song on like it's only an hour's worth of music, but then I skipped through the songs they didn't like, so there was like 5 songs that we listened to for the past 48 hours. So I felt bad. So I was like, okay, like I'm not, because they were planning on doing it already. I'm not gonna interrupt their things. Yeah. Plus, I was like, I've already gotten used to the song. I gave them their chance. It's near the end of the week.
It's actually so funny because yesterday I watched a movie with my family and we almost picked on music, but we managed to go home.
Obsessed.
But anyways.
You're obsessed with me. That's why. I'm kidding. So
So that was overall.
Do we explain our
top
five now?
Yeah. Okay.
You go first.
So we'll go 5 to 1. So yeah, we'll go 5 to 1. Then I'll give. There's also some honorable mentions that are on my top 5. And honestly, as a whole, it wasn't bad. Like there wasn't a song that came on and I was like, "F you." Get off my ears. You know, they all were fine. Not some of them weren't my style, and I like won't be adding to. Probably will never listen to them again. But like for the week, it wasn't bad. Like honestly, it wasn't bad. And I'm not just saying this to like not hurt anyone's feelings. Like honestly, as a whole, it wasn't bad. Like I was expecting.
Yeah, there's one song that somehow Victory, because I listen to Apple Music and she listens to Spotify. Somehow Starry Night.
Mine was only 3 minutes. But
yeah, mine was 6.5 minutes. Not just 6 minutes. 6.5 minutes.
That song reminded me, that one was given by our friend Michael. That one reminded me, like, you'd be in, like, a club, in, like, a basement club, and, like, there'd be, like, flashing lights, and, like, everyone's dancing, and it's, like, I don't know what era it would be, I'm so uneducated.
I'm so uneducated.
80s, which was a disco, 70s, wasn't it? I don't know, whatever the disco era was, but, like, in a secret underground club. Like, that's where that song would be playing. Okay, but yeah, number 5. So, I memorized most of them by like who gave them in, not the names of the titles. But my number 5 song goes to Matador by Pippo Rodriguez, and this was sent in by our friend Sophia. This song, I think it's Mexican, I believe.
No, it is Mexican.
It is
we looked it up.
It
said regional Mexican.
Mexican song. I loved it. I don't know if it's kind of like a little bit of like kind of like, I don't know, nostalgia the right word? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of like, cause they're very different. That's not what I'm trying to say. Wait till I'm finished speaking. I'm half Portuguese, and like, what's it called? Like the instrumentation, like is like it's like similar folk kind of like instrumentation. Obviously, different languages, different cultures. I know. Don't come for me, please. That's not what I'm saying. But like, it kind of reminded me. Because, like, me and not even that, it's, like, my family always go to, like, the street festivals that are, like, for, like, all different cultures, and it just reminded me kind of, like, my childhood.
Yeah, the sounds.
The sounds of it, yeah.
It's like, it's the trumpets and
it just reminded me of, like, all the street festivals that we go to. We don't just go, like, the Portuguese and go to, like, all of them. That's, like, one thing that we do as a family. So it, like, reminded me of that, and, like, I don't know, it was a bop. Like, I like it. I don't... See, the thing is for me, another thing that's different between us is, like, you're very, like, lyric focused in song. Like, you like to sing along.
Yeah.
I don't care about lyrics. I'm more about the auditory experience, I guess that's what you call. I don't know. Because I, like, listen, like, it doesn't bother me that, like, when I listen to K-pop, I don't understand a word. Like, I just listen for the sounds or listen for, like, a good voice or whatever. So, like, that, like, I didn't understand a word, obviously, but still a bop for me. So that's my number 5.
Oh, do I say mine?
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 5 was I Don't Wanna Know. Who's it by? Goldhouse and Mokita, I think. I don't know. Lita sent that in. It's just like a little chill song, but a little groovy. I don't know why I said it like that, but it's just a little groovy. Yeah, it was definitely something that I would keep on my playlist. I would never seek it out, but if it came up, like let's say one day I'm just playing the whole, like all my songs on shuffle, and it played, I'd be like, yeah, it's there.
That's like the thing with like I would never go searching any of these songs, but like now that I have them, like I'm definitely adding my top 5 to my playlist and stuff. So it's kind of a nice.
Definitely not deleting it.
Yeah, exactly. That one also I'll give an honorable mention to Lita's song. I really like that one. That was like that's always a song I played right before I went to bed because it was like so chill and like it's just a good. It reminds me of summer 2016. Don't ask me why, but it's like
for a chill song. Yeah, it's still pretty groovy. So that's why I liked. I definitely like. I would be able to dance to it. You know, a little shimmy.
Yeah.
But okay, and then I'll go 4 and then you go 4.
Okay.
So mine was Cold Cold Man by I should know this. Same Hotel. Anelia sent this in. Hey, Delilah.
Can you sit down? Okay. Sorry.
Okay. It was sent by Anelia. Love Anelia, shoutout. Yeah, it's just like groovy.
Yeah, again,
a groovy song. Catchy Catchy intro, definitely grasped my attention.
Oh yeah, the intro, is like, it pulls you
very
in.
groovy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice song. I loved it. Every time it came on, I was happy with it. Never skipped it.
Mm-hmm. My number 4 is Got It On Me. That one is just Pop Smoke, and that was sung by Yurema. So there were 2 Pop Smoke songs on here, because my brother also sent one in, Dior. And like the thing is, like I heard of Pop Smoke before, and then sadly, unfortunately, he passed away this year.
Really?
Yeah, that's why he's like.
Oh.
I think the album got released after he passed away. The one Yurema said.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I heard him before too, but then obviously this year, like, he passed away unfortunately, so I was reminded of him, and I don't think I've ever really like listened to his music before, but I knew that when I saw his name, I'm like, I knew this would kind of be something, like his style was something that I would like. And the funny thing is that, because there are 2 Pop Smoke songs that's such a mouthful. There are 2 Pop Smoke songs in here, one my brother sent, one Yurema sent. And like, obviously I ended up kind of comparing them. And my brother explained to me, I think the one he sent is his older music, and the one Yurema sent is his new music. And it's like 2 different styles. Like, those songs are so like different that I was kind of shocked that it was the same person. But I loved the one Yurema sent, Got It On Me. It's just like, it's just so smooth, and his voice is like deep, and it's really nice.
Yeah, honorable mention for that one.
Yeah, it's really good. And
I was gonna say honorable mention because it was good, and I did like the voice.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, it wasn't like a groovy song, which is a big thing for me. But I did enjoy the song.
Yeah, and I love.
And it's catchy.
Yeah, and I love at the end. The background music cuts out, and it's just his voice, and it kind of gave me chills. It was like, ooh. Love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number 4.
Oh, we both picked the same for the same spot.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, so I guess we can say it together.
Okay. So our number 3 was Drew Barrymore by Bryce Vine. I feel like I've heard that name before.
Same.
But I don't know who he is. But it was sent by Jane.
Yeah. She's
not only a friend of ours. Well, she started off as a friend of a friend. Yeah. But I consider her a friend. You know, we hung out with her. Yeah. Great gal. She supports us. You know, what can I say? So, shout out to you, Jane. Yeah, and gave us a banger of a song.
That song it's lit.
Yeah, I'm keeping that for sure on my playlist.
Oh, same.
That was a song that like I would seek out for, and I would like play it, and I'd be like, yeah, this is it. This is nice.
It was really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Like one time, oh yeah, that was definitely a really good one. I'm glad she sent that one in. Thank you. And that was like that's a nice opportunity because it's definitely something different for my genre that I still liked. Yeah. So now I can pull that song out and be like, that's right, guys. I don't just listen to 2005 Justin Bieber.
And Michael Bublé. Nothing bad.
Why are you coming at Michael Bublé?
No.
What did he do to you?
Yeah, that's
fine.
Okay. Number 2. Do I go first or you?
I'll go first. Because then we can. Because when we can shuffle.
Yeah.
Because because you do that second and then I'll do that first and then okay. So my second was Break My Stride. Surprise. That's the song that Andri sent in. That was the one by Matthew Wilder or something like that. Yeah. It was pretty catchy. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride.
That wasn't bad. No
so it's pretty catchy. I think maybe it just like warmed my heart a little bit knowing that Andri actually looked for a song for us.
Yeah.
So that was really sweet. He easily could just send like a stupid song or Taylor Swift or something like that, you know, like something off his phone, just read it and like thing. But he actually took a song that he actually kind of liked.
I don't think I have to like shout out to everyone for like not just trying to screw us over. They all like put songs that they like, which makes it really cool.
Yeah. So that's definitely that's definitely a big thing. But yeah, so that and the song was actually kind of a bop. So I was like, damn, can't believe Andri did that for me. So thanks. I'm definitely keeping that one on my playlist for sure.
My number 2, this one, I'm gonna butcher the artist. It's Think About Things by, there's an O with an X above it. I don't know, Dio Freyer.
You can look them up. It's from
Eurovision this year. I don't think the Eurovision carried out because of Corona, but they're the Iceland entry, and this song was sent in by our friend Mel. She's been on the podcast before. Girl has great music taste, obviously. This song it's like, go listen to it.
Yeah.
Go, like, do yourself a favor and go listen to this song.
I'm gonna reveal it now.
Yeah.
It's my number one.
Yeah.
So that tells you a little something about this song.
It's
groovy.
As the week got on, it just got better and better. You know, like, it wasn't, like, I didn't get bored of it. Like, I thought, you know, listening to it so much to get bored. No. It just got better with time. Like, so good. Such a bop. Like, the music, his voice, the background singers, like, it's just a masterpiece as a whole. Yeah, it was my favorite song. I would, like, play that, and, like, me and Elise would have, like, dance parties to this song specifically, too. So,
I know, actually, it was really funny, because Elise's roommate, Simon, he recognized the song. Like, I was playing it, and he was like, oh my gosh, like, how do you know that song? And I was like, oh, my friend Melanie picked it, and he was like, oh, like, that's from Eurovision. And I was like, damn. So, yeah, thanks, Melanie. That was actually really cool. Like, yeah, it's definitely, because, like, ABBA, like, I probably know all of them, and, like, I would have, obviously, I like it. Like, I would have liked the song, but this is nice to know that Melanie, it's a new song. She, like, Melanie, like, same thing with the podcast she was on. We did Songs of the Week, and one of hers, she obviously gave one ABBA song, but she gave another one with an artist, again, I never heard before, and that song's, like, a bop, too. Like, she finds all the little hidden gems. Yeah. Like, that you would never, like, I would have never found that song. Yeah, exactly. And it was really, so I just want to show the hearts. Yeah, that's really cute. Thanks. Mine's so ugly. Yeah. I flip mine over. Yeah. And then you can pick your number one. My first one. Honestly, I have to say, like, the top 5 are all very close. But my first one is Girls That Dance by Masego and Medicine, I think. And this is one that Carlos sent in. That song for me, I love that song. When you have to listen to it to... You have to understand why it's so polarized. It's when, like, when, like, the electronic, like, comes in, when it's, like, when it, like, switches up the sound. When the music comes in, and then the lyric, like, versus the sound of the, like, because, I don't know, I did not, Carlos, this is nothing against you. I like the beginning of the song, but then the chorus, it's so funny, it's out of sync with the lyrics, like, the beats are opposite, so, like, for me, it kind of felt like I was having, like brain like, you know when, like, you're watching a TV show and then, like, someone's talking to you in the background and then someone's blending something over there and you have, like, you feel so lost and confused and you can't focus. That's what that song brought out in me. But the beginning was nice, so I was like, oh, like, I always started that song. But the second it got to that point, I would have to switch it because it was just too... We're literally opposites, because, like, we were talking about that song, and she's like, I had to stop it there. I'm like, that's where I came alive. Like, when it changes, like, so good. And, like, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's, like, kind of jazzy, but then there's, like a DJ electronic over it, too. Maybe, I don't know how to explain it. Definitely just give it a listen. There is jazz in, like, the middle part, like, where you can hear with the, what's it called? The saxophone, I think. Oh my god, if there's no, I'm just gonna be so mad if there's none in there. but, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, when, just the switch up, like, I think that's, I love songs with, like, dramatic, like, changes like that. Like, I really, like, again, I'm, for the auditory experience, like, the changes, the sound, like, that, like, made me, like, come alive. Like, I can't tell you how many times I listened to that song. So now I'm gonna go add that to my playlist and look up all those artists. Because I think it's, there's the guy that sings, and I think one's a producer. And I think that's what I got from it. But yeah, that song was, and it also, when I heard that, it reminds me of a song. It's on my phone. That, like, electronic bit, I don't know what to call it. She'll put it right here if you're watching. It reminds me of, I think it's called Love You Better by Ty Dolla $ign, and I think Lil Wayne's in there, but it reminds me of that song so much. Like, I think right away it kind of reminded me of my music, so I was like, whoa, like, it's so similar to me but kind of different. And there's some skit scattered at the end. Like, I never got that far. I like, no offense, but give it a listen, see which side you stand, because even Lida, like, because we made a thing not to listen to it ahead of time, but that doesn't mean, like, other people who sent in the stuff, they took a listen, and, like, Lida said, she was like, I didn't really like it, so I kind of wanted to like it, so that it would be, like, you know, like, I could not argue with her, but, like, just so, like, I wasn't, like, taking her side on it. Yeah. But the more I listened to it, the more I didn't like it, because I would, like, give it a chance, and then I was like, okay, it's not that bad, and then I'd forget, so when it came in rotation, I'd be like, oh my gosh, why is this, like, yelling at me? And then I'd be like, oh, it's that song, but the beginning's good, so I love it. That's all that matters. But yeah, like, that's, again, I never find that song ever if it wasn't given to us. But yeah, those are our top 5. Honestly, they all were pretty good. Like, the one of the songs that I wasn't really a fan of at the beginning, because it's Beautiful Faces, Declan McKenna, the one that Olena sent in.
that one I think it's indie pop, maybe. That's
so.
the genre. Not my genre at all. Not my style. At the beginning, I was kind of like, not bad. By the end of the week, I was jamming. That's the one. I think the one that like changed me. Like the one that I had the most dramatic change with. That one.
That one wasn't. It wasn't bad. There was just certain parts of it that the singer's voice wasn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, some honorable mention was definitely "Juice" by Lizzo.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
I like her voice. I don't know why, but I like her voice. Like her sound, I guess.
It's really different.
And then Imagine Dragons, It's Time. It was like a classic bop, you know. But the only thing is, like, I listened to it a couple times, and then I kind of got not sick of it, but kind of like it's like it's not. It wasn't good enough to carry the team. Like Kiss and Make Up. The second I heard that song, I played it on repeat, and I did not get sick of it. I just fell in love with it more. Yeah. And that's what happened kind of with the top 5. Yeah. But that one, it started off strong, and then it kind of slipped away because it's Imagine Dragons. Like, not in a bad way, but, like, it definitely carried the team for a long time. Like, I was like, thank goodness it was there in the beginning, because I would have like, Wednesday night was hard. I almost gave up, and I almost just started listening to my own music because I was just thinking about Belle. And it just, and then the Swan by Yo-Yo, we have to listen to that. The Swan by Yo-Yo Ma, like the version he does. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. The first time I heard it, I played it. I took my beats. I put it like pretty loud, and then like I lied down, and it was during school, and it literally just brought tears to my eyes. Like I didn't even notice I was crying because I was listening, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful sound. And then I got up, and like there's like tears, and I was like, wow, beautiful. Yeah. But
It's Time. Is that the one by It's Time, Magic Dragons? My cousin Anastasia sent this in. Shout out to her. I think is like the background music. Is that in a commercial? The dun 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 dun. No. Okay, listen to that song. I'm pretty sure it's in some kind of famous Canadian commercial.
No, it's in
it's the background of something. I heard that.
No, it's similar, but it's from TikTok.
No. I'm talking about. This is the like throwbacks to TVO Kids. It reminds me of TVO Kids. Like I don't know what if there's any commercial with that sound. Please let me know. But
it's similar. It's similar. There's a commercial
something
similar.
With
It's
that
a car.
kind of.
It's a car commercial. I can't remember which one.
Maybe okay. But that's what it reminded me of. What else can we talk about?
I think I could. Here's the thing. I don't feel strong enough to say that I know. I'm saying I'm pretty sure, but I could be proven wrong.
It gave me such vibes. The one that Christina sent in. Dancing Corono remix by Aaron Smith, Corono, and Liv.
You cannot. Guys, can I just say something before we start? She pulls out her notebook and she's like, "I got it all organized and legible." Guess what? Why are you keeping notes in here?
I don't know.
And then she can't even read because I don't know if it's a U or a V. And which one is the U? Because there's 2 in a row, and so one of them's got to be a U.
I think it's
and one of them's got to be a V.
Lovely. Maybe it's lovely.
Yeah, but you gotta fix
that.
That's
a TikTok song. I
really?
Yeah. Augustus was on TikTok, and I heard it, and I was like, I obviously from this week, I'm like, I only know 20 songs this week, so my senses were like, whoa. And I got in a bunch of TikToks with that sound in the background.
That wasn't bad. That's an honorable mention too, for sure. It was really for me. I think the lyrics was hard to pick up, so I couldn't groove as hard, but. Definitely honorable mention.
That one was good. The one, It's a Wonderful Life by Bandits of the Acoustic Revolution by Tio gave that one to us. Not my style. I can appreciate that it's good music, but it's not my style, but it's like, you can tell they're really talented musicians. Like
all these, all these songs could be good for someone, just not for us, you know? Like, there's...
What else do we talk? Any Kind of Guy, Big Time Rush. That one wasn't bad. I think it was a little... Because I think I hyped them up so much because I know they have such fast pumping music. Yeah. And then it was I never heard that one, and it was kind of slower, and I was like, ooh. Yeah, that one hit hard. I was excited for that song, but then it was kind of slow. But that's okay. Nadia, shout out to Nadia. Ivy, Frank Ocean. That is by Orasta gave this one. Shout out to her. I love Frank Ocean's voice. Like I think it's such a beautiful voice. It's just you have to be in the mood to listen to that song because it's very it's beautiful, but it's very slow and you just have to be in the right vibe for that one, but I can appreciate it. Amazing song. And then Dear Winter by AJR. It was a cute song. It was not my style because I'm again more for the auditory, and that one just had a guitar in the background, and it was more lyric focused on telling a story. I think that's called a ballad. Ballad. But did you see the spikes go up? But it was cute. It was a cute song. Then I was talking to Steph, and she's like, "Oh, they have other fast-paced songs." So it's like, "Ooh, maybe I'll check those out." And that one wasn't bad. She was talking to me, and she said apparently they have, like, and Nadia knows them too. They have, like, faster songs too. So I'm like, hey, maybe I'll check them out. Yeah. Because it was just a little too slow for me, and it was more lyric focused than, like, the music.
And then My Shot,
Rise Up remix.
Stop it! The number of times I just yell stop it at your dog.
Literally.
But I love her.
And then we had My Shot, Rise Up remix by The Roots, Busta Rhymes, Joel Ortiz, Nate Roos from the Hamilton soundtrack. Yeah. And Yerena sent that in.
It was okay.
That was good. I liked it.
Yeah. It was
honorable mention for me. That was very good. But
yeah. So I think we covered all of them, right? I don't know what
Hamilton is. I have to go look that up.
Oh yeah, I wanted to watch that.
Everyone talks about Hamilton. So. Yeah. Yeah, this made me want to watch Hamilton and The Witcher. Yeah. Oh, and then and then I said Dior with Gunna remix, Pop Smoke and Gunna. My brother sent that one in. Not really my style. Yeah. But it was definitely his voice is really deep. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that when I first went to that, and I was like, well. Yeah. But yeah, overall, I think it was a really fun thing. I think it's really nice to just have this kind of just like all our friends kind of in one. Yeah. I feel like with a lot of them, you can just really see like the personality and the song. Yeah. Like connect, like not because we know them. Well, some of you might know, but because we know them, like you can tell like some of them like, oh, that's such a this person song, that's such a this person song. Like I think it's really cool that we all have it in one, and I think it was really cool overall. But yeah, I think. It was really, because, like, again, I don't think me or you would have ever discovered half these songs if our friends didn't put them in for us.
Yeah, so it was fun.
Very fun, because, very different from our styles. So.
Check out the playlist, see if you agree, disagree with us.
Let us know which one was your favorite. Yeah. Or if you're our friends listening, let us know which one was your favorite that you didn't send in.
Exactly. So. But yeah, so thanks, everyone, if you're listening, for sending in your songs.
Thank you so much. And they're all overall... like pretty good.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with listening to this playlist.
Even if they weren't our style, like they were good songs.
Yeah, like, clearly someone likes them.
Exactly. So
how bad can it be?
Yeah, let us know if you want us to do another one of these challenges in the future.
I think I have a good idea for their next one, but that's okay. It'll be a secret for next time.
Oh, stay tuned, guys.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
My creative juices have been flowing recently. We've got some great stuff coming up.
So make sure you subscribe and follow us everywhere.
Yeah. My school brain is shut off, and it's fun, Roxanne. Fun,
Roxanne. Turned on.
Turned on, baby.
All right.
So
thanks for stopping by this week, and remember, kids,
don't do too much.